20 *432# to find the correct voting station and to confirm the registration details. And voters need to know they can also dial the IEC's call centre at 0800 118 8000 for further assistance this very weekend. Now we're now crossing live to our reporter Unathi Binqose, who is coming to us from Cathcart in the Eastern Cape Province, just to let us know more about what is happening there. Unathi, a very warm good morning to you. Thank you for joining us now. Please give us the latest on the registration progress from where you're standing.
Hi, Tumelo. Very warm welcome to you guys, and indeed we are coming to you live from Cathcart. It is in the Eastern Cape. It's voter registration. I mean, we've been told here that there will be some disruptions, not necessarily disruptions, but community members had vowed that they will boycott the voter registration here, citing a number of issues relating to service delivery. Chief among those is the issue of sanitation, the issue of availability of housing, and of course there's been news of the downgrading of their hospital from being a full 24-hour hospital into a community health center. That has been the last straw for them, and they have vowed that they will boycott these elections until they get a proper plan from government as to when they are planning to perhaps improve service delivery in their community. But in other areas, in King Williamstown, where we were broadcasting from earlier in the day, I can tell you that voter registration is going ahead as planned. I mean, long before the voting stations were open, there were already people queuing outside, ensuring that they do get their names on the voters roll, rather, and of course, elderly people ensuring that they are still in the voters roll. But to speak more about what is happening here, we are now joined by Mr. Vagalisa, who is a community leader here. He's going to tell us as to why they've decided to boycott these elections. So a very good morning to you and a warm welcome. Tell me, why have you decided to boycott this voter registration?
Thank you. We have decided to boycott these voter registrations because we are saying in Cathcart we are neglected, poverty, and we're a neglected, poverty-stricken area for the past 22 years. There's nothing that is happening in Cathcart, and we are saying to government they must intervene with an immediate effect, because here we don't have even projects, we don't have housing. We are still waiting for houses that were supposed to be built in 2002. Up until now, we are still waiting for them. The Amatole doesn't even respond to us and tell us what exactly is going on, because we were told last year that the housing project will start in January or in February, but up until now we are saying, as community of Cathcart, we are not going to take part in this voter registration up until the government intervened in the problems of Cathcart.
But it is a very, very risky stance that you are taking. I mean, you are now locking yourselves out of any chances of casting your votes. What if things change and you reach an agreement with government? Then you won't be able to vote, don't you think?
We are aware of that. And we know that because from our engagement with the IEC a day before yesterday, we agreed that there is another date of 8th and 9th where we are going to lobby and encourage our people to come and vote in their numbers so that we elect our own councillor, a councillor that is going to account to the rest of our people.
President, tell me, how are you ensuring that people are not coming? Because judging by what is happening here, the numbers are not that impressive at all.
We had a mass meeting yesterday at Cathcart Town Hall, and the hall was full into capacity. And we told our people that they mustn't come, and we agreed with our people that they agreed that they won't come to come and register on the 5th and 6th up until we tell them that they must come on the 8th and 9th.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. That was Sanko leader, Mr. Vagalisa, telling us as to why they've decided not to take part in this voter registration. And speaking to the IEC officials here, they are telling us that the numbers are not impressive at all. Since they opened at 7 o'clock in the morning, and there hasn't been a lot of people who are coming in to register here. But of course, there are those who are coming in one by one. But you'll remember that it is also a Saturday. It's still very early. maybe in the afternoon they believe that the numbers may pick up. And of course, there's also tomorrow. We know that our people tend to wait until the very last minute. So they remain hopeful that at least by Sunday afternoon or today afternoon, they might see the numbers improving and people here getting their names on the voters' roll to ensure that they exercise their power to elect a councillor of their choice come elections time. With that, it's a wrap from us. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Unathi Binqose, our SABC reporter, based right now, of course, in the Eastern Cape, particularly in the community of Cathcart. Interesting there too.